So I want to talk about dream walking. This is something that I've only just realised, say, in the last 72 hours that I'm doing very prominently and continuously, consistently. The term kept popping up in feeds and things, and I kept seeing dream walking, and sort of overlooked it. But then I realised that with the thinning of the veil, with the fall of the false light matrix, and with the deep state being disabled, there is a connection to parallel dimensions, or to higher dimensions, higher existences, higher states of being, that we can touch much. Well, let's just say it's closer than it's ever been. And so, even though I've been experiencing supernatural phenomenon, or seeing ghosts or white boys in the corner of my eyes, or hearing different spirits talking, or seeing odd geometries, odd things in the sky. These are things I've been experiencing for 20 plus years of my life. However, in the last 72 hours, these things have got particular. And since I assume a lot of us are leveling up with the light codes that are coming through from the CME, the ability to dream walk and the responsibility to do what's necessary whilst dream walking is what's come up for me. And so what I've seemed to take from it is that as I'm going about my day and I'm crossing between dimensional states, I'll notice different things change, or I'll notice shadows, or I'll notice even a pitch change in my ear, or maybe just a general attitude, or a thought process shift. And in those moments, if you really take hold of it, you can realize that in that alternate dimension that you're in that now, there's a version of you that has qualities that possibly the current version of you isn't holding, or isn't maintaining. And so when you shift back, it's hard to get the timing right, but when you appear to shift back, if you've taken note and concentrated on your thoughts and just been real with yourself, on the next shift, or on the next phase, you can bring back these gifts, or bring back these aspects of yourself that are higher and greater. And so the more that you do, the more that you follow such a process and actually sit with things, don't let the emotion, the energy in motion, throw you out, but rather listen to the thoughts and take note of the triggers that have brought those thoughts about, and then encompass a more loving, more accepting, less demanding, less judgmental way of looking at yourself, or way of considering your thought patterns. In the last few days, I've been able to dream walk between, I don't know, maybe a couple of dozen different parallels each day. And in those moments of shifting and returning to my ultimate self, I have managed to bring about a great amount of peace in terms of some of the emotional and trauma based thought patterns or mindsets that have been probably plaguing me most of my life. So that being said, it's all in your mind and it's all in your heart. And if you follow your heart, you can't go wrong. If you trust your gut and then combine that with your heart, then you don't even need to listen to your head. So don't overthink things. Feel it into existence. Understand that you're the creator, that you have the power, and eliminate limitation, eliminate old process, eliminate the things that would bring you discomfort or an emotional reaction as opposed to an action that you can then encompass and better yourself as a person, move forward as a more fuller and higher version of yourself. So Dreamwalkers, get to dreamwalking. Everything's about self-love. Love yourself. Love your life. Be, live.